Hiya, fellas. Yep, it's the GI Jive. Well, fellas, see if this'll do. It's Count Basie playing Blue Lou.
When America went to war in the 40s, so did America's game. Almost every pro baseball player either enlisted or was drafted into the service. But instead of the front line, most headed for the diamond. And in Norfolk, they joined the Naval Training Station team, the Blue Jackets.
And on my team were players like Phil Rizzuto, Freddie Hutchison, Dominic DiMaggio.
Eddie Robinson, who would win World Series titles both as a player and team consultant, was one of them. Robinson met with us at the ballpark in Arlington, home of the Texas Rangers, to reflect on wartime baseball in Norfolk.
The function of it was to entertain, give some entertainment to the sailors who were there in training. And we had players that they knew. They had read about them in the major leagues, and they wanted to come out and watch those players play.
A tiny baseball stadium became a rally point for the thousands on base. Blue Jackets coach Gary Bodie was bird-dogging the list of incoming sailors, looking for major leaguers.
Any baseball player that came through there, he would get them and have them stationed in Norfolk so they could play on the team. And as time went by, there were too many coming in for one team, so he transferred them to the air station.
Eventually, a second team emerged, the Naval Air Station Airmen.
Yes, we played a good caliber of baseball. We had major league players, so heck, you played major league ball.
Equally matched, the teams played 44 times during the summer of '43, with the Blue Jackets winning 24 times. The 3,500-seat ballpark, which was spit shine during World War II, was often filled beyond capacity.
They brought the ground crew from Washington, from the Washington Senators, to Norfolk, and they built us a field, a real good baseball field with drainage, beautiful grass. We had uniforms. We had the best uniforms that you could buy. We had like 4 or 5 sets of uniforms, caps. It was first class.
According to Blue Jackets coach Gary Bodie, all that was missing was a bell to signal the start and finish of batting practice.
All the iron and all was going into the bullets that we were making. But he finally found a school bell, an big old school bell that was electric. And so he was proud as punch. That was the final touch on the ballpark.
Captain Henry A. McClure, the base commander, had always liked baseball, but when he saw the excitement running through his sailors when the team played, he became a hot-blooded enthusiast and a huge fan of his Blue Jackets. At the end of the season, McClure decided a Navy World Series between the Blue Jackets and the Airmen was in order. After 29,000 troops watched the 7 tense and exciting games, McClure looked like a genius.
The sailors enjoyed it, and of course we felt lucky that we were able to play baseball while we were in the service.
A year later, a ballpark with no real name had one. Naval Training Station Stadium was christened McClure Field. Decades later, Eddie Robinson's son Drew was serving on the carrier Roosevelt, stationed in Norfolk. And Eddie Robinson returned to his past one last time.
And we took a tour of the base. I went to the old field, went in the clubhouse, and it brought back a lot of memories. I just stood there and looked out over the field and remembered a lot of things that happened.
Okay, 708, pick yourselves up now while I drop another nickel in the jukebox, push button number 2, and we have music by Bob Crosby. An old tune that's getting an A1 revival. Proof of my